Nathaniel Collins, the reigning British and Commonwealth featherweight champion, seeking to spread his reputation a little further and quite fast in European terms, all the while very keen to campaign on in pursuit of outright ownership of a Lonsdale belt. But that's for another night. I think he may well have his hands full here, Richie, tonight against Francesco Grandelli, who has fought at a very high level and for the proper European title.
He's fought for the European title. He's been beaten by another Italian, actually, as the Mario Forte. He's also drew with him, but what's significant there, Paul, is Forte is a southpaw also, so he may struggle against southpaw opposition. I think Grandelli's just taking this as a scouting mission for Grandelli in this opening round, just staying on the outside and seeing what Collins has got. Collins, for me, is winning the round just behind the better boxing, holding the centre of the ring, and I think he's just controlling things better.
Apparently felt that they didn't quite see the best of Collins last time out, as he defended the British and Commonwealth titles against Zach Miller in Manchester. Got into a bit of a rut in the fight in terms of his rhythm, and they feel that Grandelli's style might be more to his liking, and it seems that is the case so far tonight.
At the moment, he's been outboxed on the outside.
He has been outboxed. It's almost as though they've come here with a plan tonight to do something to confuse Collins a little bit, and Collins has seen it off and raised it.
Well, good variation there from Collins as well, because he's working well with his jab, but a couple of good body shots went in there. There's that left hand again downstairs. So Grandelli's got the problem of work to get away from the jab, but also then Collins switches downstairs with that left hand.
Richie, the phrase you use, dead right, patience. If he stays patient, I think he can see most of the problems and a way to work his way through them.
Yeah, again, boxing sensibly, Paul. He's not doing anything special. He's just doing the basics. He's keeping that gap between himself and his opponent, adjusting his feet. Sometimes he'll step backwards to create that space, and he's just punching into that space. So at the moment, Collins is boxing well. Grandelli with the movement, but it's negative movement, if anything. He's got to be a little bit quicker on his feet and get up close. Find a way to get up close to Collins, maybe double up the jab. Bit of nose damage to Collins, so obviously a couple of shots have got through. Oh, that is, you know what, Paul, he's took a punch on the nose there. Collins looks to be damage to the nose of Collins. Yeah, it could have been an elbow here. Let's have a look. Yeah, that might have been an elbow that's caused the damage. It's obviously broken the nose there. There it is there. I should think it's broken, Paul. The way it's sort of crooked. It's gone crooked, hasn't it? So it's probably a broken nose.
I know he's not technically on home territory tonight, but the crowd here at the York Hall Bethel Green are really taking to Nathaniel Collins here. Had that big win against Raza Hamza, of course. That was a very short night for him back in August here at the York Hall, and tonight, in a higher grade of opponent, we're seeing a bit more of what he's got. And I'm pretty impressed with this, Richie, I'll be honest.
Yeah, and me, Paul. It's going well up to now. That's not too bad now from Grandelli. Again, too far out. There's no way you're going to land that left hook from that distance. You can see it coming a mile away. So again, just signs of frustration, just leaping in with that left hook. Grandelli too far out. And again, I think Collins just controlling the pace, Paul.
Yes.
Controlling the pace. Oh, that was better for him.
Once he gets close, Richie, it's taken an awfully long time, almost to the halfway point in the fight.
Nathaniel Collins may have just been feeling the pace, but it's a better start for the round from Grandelli.
He has at least picked up from where he left off in those closing moments in round 5. Well worth keeping an eye on the footwork here, Rich, because it looks like the penny has dropped, and again he does get close.
Right, so what's happened here now, Paul, in this round? You see, Collins has started to trade a little bit more now, holding his feet, starting to trade. So that's allowed Grandelli more success. He's got an opponent who's not really moving or not keeping him on the end of those long straight shots. He's trading with him, and Grandelli's having a fair share of it as well. This is the type of contest that he wants.
On a side note, a fashion note, Richie, is it appropriate that guys are allowed to have that kind of long hair coming into the ring, tied up in that fashion, Richie?
Well,
a lot of people have to spend a lot of money in very posh hairdressers to get the job done right, but he's just got a bit of gaffer tape on it.
Yeah, that's it. Well, listen, we're all individuals, and if he likes to have his hair long. Oh, good shot.
Grandelli backs off. He was rocked by that. He took it well enough. The hair's all over the place again. There might be another interruption. Bad hair day or not, Collins gets on with it.
Yeah, what a sustained attack this is from Collins. We've been saying that Grandelli should be boxing like this, but Collins is really taking it to him.
Yes.
And feels that he could finish the job here, Paul.
Needs to be careful for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Takes a right hand as Grandelli came out of that clinch. It wasn't really delivered with full force at the point of the extension of the arm, but a little reminder nonetheless. I think that some of these are extensions actually, which makes it more absurd. In all seriousness,
crazy.
That shouldn't be allowed. Grandelli senses a rather grand comeback at the moment. The blue corner for the Italians, with his father at ringside tonight, and indeed also in that corner there is Francesco Cerci, who, it's a different era now, but top line operator, twice fought Charlie Magri, who was an outstanding flyweight world champion.
Wow, so some experience.
That's when you were a kid, Richard.
Yeah, absolutely. Charlie Magri, one of my heroes he was. WBC champ, what a fighter.
Can I add one other element to this, Richie? This is scored by EBU-appointed officials. Self-evidently, it's a European title belt on the line, of course, and sometimes over the years we have seen differing interpretations to what the so-called orthodox view would be if it were 3 British judges, or 3 American judges, or 3 South American judges, etc.
Well, that's fair enough, Paul, but I see it very difficult how you could score the first 5 rounds not to Collins, because I thought he outboxed him completely, and Grandelli was really struggling at distance.
Nothing in that. Collins can't keep him off him, really. Back into that Italian corner. Collins trying to give off the signals that he's seeing him off, that he's got his measure. That might be a little optimistic.
Oh, good shot, Grandelli. He's tough, Paul.
It's a proper hard one, this now, isn't it?
Yeah, the fitness of both boxers is being really tested now, and all credit to them. Obviously trained really hard, taking big shots. That's a good shot there from Collins.
Grandelli backed up a little bit, but back to it in the pocket. Output is everything to him. Has to be the hardest fight of his career, Richie, surely.
Oh, definitely. 100%.
And doing it the hard way, right to the end. It's a little bit of a classic, your call, affair, isn't it, now? It's been 2 fights in one, really, from Nathaniel Collins. A cool, smooth operator early on, and prepared to go in deep and hard and scrap it out with Francesco Grandelli, a proper Italian street fighter. And they're both pretty near to having the tank emptied. Excellent effort, fought in tremendous spirit, great respect between them, almost as though they enjoyed the combat.
Daniel van der Wiel scores the contest 117-111. Ilyan Homovic scores the contest 116-112. And Jon Robert Lane scores the contest 116-112 to your winner by unanimous decision. And new EBU silver